Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the 25 things you probably don't know about me tag, and if you do know some of these, I'm sorry. It is actually more difficult to think of things that are like interesting and random than you think. So I'm just going to get started. So my little Hello Kitty notebook. Anyways, so number one is I like weird smells. Now, not like weird smells, like nasty smells. Well, I guess to some people they are nasty. I like the smell of gas, like gas you would put in your car. I like the smell of like new tires. I used to go in the store, well, at the mall there was like Sears, and they had their own like mechanic shop or whatever, and they would have tires when you walked in. I like the smell of new tires. Blown out candles, like the after like smoky effect of blown out candles. And also I like when you blow out a match, like I guess it's sulfur. I like that. Like, it's not like I huff these things, but if I smell them, I like them. They don't bother me. Also, I like, obviously, the smell of nail polish. Quite a few nail polishes. Okay. Number 2. I am an aunt to 3 nephews and 1 niece. Not a lot of people know that I have an older sister, and she was from a previous relationship that my dad had, so yeah, and she's 3 years older than me, so I'm 24, that would make her 27. So yeah. Number 3. So me and Tommy actually met online, not through like a dating website or anything, but like back when MySpace was like the rage or whatever, I had an account and I got a message. Well, he added me at first, and I didn't add people that I didn't know, so I sent him a message. I looked over his profile, and I saw what I liked, or I saw what I liked, and I sent him a message. So we were messaging back and forth for like a couple of days, and then I added him, and we were still messaging back and forth, and then we eventually talked on the phone, and then we met, and then the rest is history, and we've been together for six years. So obviously, you know, I got lucky with him, but I will suggest that, like, if you meet someone offline, be careful, because there are like sickos and weirdos out there. So I'm not like saying meeting people online is bad, but also be careful. And if you can, take someone with you when you go to meet them, because I took my friend with me to meet him. So yeah, I met Tommy basically on MySpace, which is whatever. I mean, he's the love of my life, he's my soulmate. Like, I would be lost without him, so it all works out. Number 4. I've had tubes in my ears. I think it was in middle school. I kept on getting ear infections, and I think I had fluid in my, I had a lot of fluid in my ears, so they put tubes in, and when they come out, they're like so, the hell? They were like so small, and they're blue. So yeah, I've had tubes in my ears. Number 5, I've also had my tonsils and adenoids taken out. I used to get a lot of sore throats and a lot of, like I said, ear infections, so they just took my tonsils out and my adenoids, which is the nose part. And I've also had, when I was little, I had sleep apnea, so that was another reason why they took out my tonsils, because they would swell up, and then I wouldn't be able to breathe at night, and I would stop breathing, and my mom would have to like check on me a lot. So yeah. Number 6. Okay, I'm not medically diagnosed with this, but I do have, well, I think I have OCD, and everybody, like my mom, my Tommy, they tell me I have OCD. Like, I have to, like, I can't, even numbers like bug me. Like, I have to have something like 2, 4, 6, which is weird because my birthday is June 3rd, and that's an even day. But I think it doesn't bother me because I can't change that. So yeah, I like everything has to be even for me, which is why mine and Tommy's wedding date was August 20th, 2010. 8/2010. Yeah. It doesn't like hinder my like ability to live life. Like sometimes I won't even notice. I don't like when people walk or stand behind me. Like if I'm standing in line to like buy something and I feel like somebody like behind me, like too close, I will actually move myself in front of Tommy. I don't know. I've always been this way. Like I guess I'm paranoid or whatever, but I don't like when people like are too close and walking behind me and stuff. It freaks me out. Number 8. I learned to read when I was 4, and I've been reading ever since. I love reading. You guys know I've hauled a pretty good amount of books for the 3 years I've been on YouTube. 4, I don't know, however many years I've been on YouTube. And also there's other books. I read stories online. I could just read all day and every day. I love reading. 9. I witnessed my little sister being born, and I've also cut her umbilical cord. Now, when I say I witnessed her being born, I wasn't actually like there watching her come out. I was like up towards my mom's head, giving her like moral support and stuff. But I don't think that a lot of people can say that they saw their sibling being born, and I think that's a reason why me and my sister are so close, because I did see I did see her be born, and like I would also help take care of her because I was 10 at the time, so me and Courtney are 10 years apart. So yeah, it's not gross, honestly. Like I mean, it's not anything that you wouldn't see in like a health class in high school or a child development class. So yeah. Number 10. I love scary movies, but paranormal movies freak me out. Like anything paranormal, like ghosts, demons, whatever, it scares me because that could actually be real. Like I love Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, any of those, because like that really can't happen, honestly. But paranormal stuff, it freaks me out. And sometimes like I will actually, you know, torture myself and like watch the movies with Tommy and stuff, but it really does freak me out. 11. I watch movies and or TV shows with captions. I've always done it ever since I was little, actually. If the caption option is available, I will watch it with captions, and I don't know why, because it's like you're watching the movie, you should be able to hear it, but I just... 12. I've been to 9 out of 50 states. I've been to Pennsylvania, which is the state I live in, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Ohio, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida. So I really like traveling. I would really want to go to other states, which me and Tommy are planning on going to Oklahoma in April, so can't wait for that. And yeah. 13. I've lived / moved into 5 houses. When I was born up until age 5, I lived with my mom and my grandma. And then when I was 5 to about 15, I lived in an apartment with my mom, my brother, and my sister. The first apartment was a 2-bedroom, and I had my own room. And then my mom had my brother, so then we had to move to a 3-bedroom. And it was in the same apartment complex, but it was like different apartments. And then my sister came along, and me and my sister, well, first, you know, my mom had the crib in her room, and then me and my sister like shared a room for about like a year, and then we moved into the house that that my mom and ex-stepfather had bought, and I lived there for like 2 years, and then, you know, I met Tommy, and we were together for a year, and then I moved into this house, and here we are, if that makes any sense. Number 14, I've had the same email since middle school, and it's kind of like juvenile, but don't, I don't know, I have a short temper. There are some days where I can just like snap just like that, like in a blink of an eye, and then it's just horrible, and I feel bad about it, but there's nothing I can really do. Yeah, it's not like I intentionally just snap. I don't know, it just depends. Number 16, I'm a klutz. I get bruises and cuts and fall, and I have actually sprained both of my ankles almost like probably 20 to 25 times, like between the two of them. I was supposed to have like surgery to put pins in them, but I don't want to do that because that's a whole lot of healing process, and I've been doing pretty good lately, but I also tend to bruise easily too, so I find like weird bruises and cuts and stuff, so yeah. Number 17, I used to be in karate, and I made it to the purple belt. I really liked it. It's just, I don't know, after a while it just got, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it anymore, but yeah. And I was also in Girl Scouts too. So, I guess that's my like little childhood activities I used to do. Number 18, I don't know if it's just me, but I love french fries, and I love when they're dipped in vanilla ice cream. I mean, it doesn't really matter, the vanilla ice cream, like, well, it has to be soft serve, but I really like McDonald's french fries, which I really haven't had McDonald's french fries in forever, because I really can't eat at McDonald's. It makes me sick. The only thing I can eat there is McChickens, or their chicken stuff, but, yeah, I love french fries in vanilla ice cream. And my mom actually got me into that, so, thank you, Mom. Number 19, I eat Oreos with peanut butter, and I have been eating, well, I actually never even heard of that until I saw the movie Parent Trap, the one with Lindsay Lohan. Her and, well, it's both, like, she plays two characters, but they, like, both like, peanut butter and Oreos, and I was like, that sounds good. So I tried it, and I actually really like it. It's almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup, almost, but with like cream. I don't know, it tastes really good. So if you ever tried it, let me know, cause so I'm not the only one. Number 20. Weird fact, I love doing laundry, and I don't even know why. I don't even know why, and I like folding it too, like, why? I guess I'm just weird, I don't know, I guess it's just cause it's like, soothing in a way, I don't know, but I like doing laundry. Number 21, my mom and I are 20 years apart. She got pregnant when she was 19, or she got pregnant when she was 18 or 19, and then she had me in June, and then that following September she turned 20, so we're 20 years apart, and I think that's another reason why me and my mom are close too, because I guess we kind of grew up together. So, I love her though, like, she's always been there for me, like, through thick and thin, so, can't complain. Number 22, I can't read or text in the car. I get sick. Like, for the first couple minutes, I'm fine, and then I start feeling nauseous, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and it's just not good. Which is weird, because my little sister can read and do anything in the car, and she's fine, but I can't. It just makes me sick. Number 23, I'm a worrywart. I worry about everything. I overthink everything. It's a problem. And like, one of these days I'm just gonna have like a huge breakdown or whatever, but I can't help myself but worry about everything. Number 24, I feel like I was born in the wrong generation. Now, don't get me wrong, I love music today, and the movies today, and everything else, but I also love the old stuff, like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Obviously I love 90s because I was a 90s kid, but I love Ozzy, Motley Crue, Poison, Twisted Sister, all those like 80s bands, and then like I also love like the 50s music, like the music you would hear in Grease, or Crybaby or whatever, and also like just TV shows from back then too, and movies from back then. So, like I said, don't get me wrong, I love the stuff nowadays, but I also love the stuff from back then. But I guess it also shows that my mom I grew up with that music too, because my mom and dad were both born in the 60s, late 60s, and they grew up in 70, 80, 90, well, they grew up in the 70s and 80s, so they were like, you know, metalheads and hair bands and all that stuff. So, yeah. And number 25, I was kicked by a horse in the thigh. Now, that hurt, obviously, because getting kicked by a horse would hurt. But, oh my gosh, it was the worst pain I've ever been in my life. And the bruise was seriously about that big. And it stayed there for like 2 months, maybe 3. It was horrible. Luckily no damage, and I didn't have any blood clots or anything, but yeah, if you're gonna be near a horse, be careful, because they will kick you. Also, I forgot to mention, along with reading, I also love music. Music is my life. Like, I could go through, like, I have so much music on my phone and stuff. I'm like constantly listening to music. Like, if I could, I would read and listen to music 24/7. Honestly, I don't know. Like, whenever I'm feeling something, like, I listen to music. And also music, like there's a lot of songs that express how I feel when I can't express it. So this has been the 25 things you probably don't know about me tag. If you want to do it, I don't know if you feel like, you know, doing a video response or writing some stuff down below in the comments, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.